Coitus.
What if they're a serial killer? Okay, I'm Mitzi.
And I'm Aislinn.
And we are the Chico Sisters. So today we're going to be talking about
Decisions that you should make before moving in with your roommates.
whether you should trade chores or not. Like whether, for example, one day I have the dishes, the next day I have to clean the bathroom. Or if you're just going to have like every single time I do the dishes, every single time someone cleans the bathroom. Because some people like doing the dishes, some people like cleaning the bathroom, some people like vacuuming. I like vacuuming. That is me. I like to vacuum. So I would be happy to be assigned the rest of our time living together the vacuum.
Establish safety rules from the start.
Like you should make a decision if you're going to like some of these are written as statements, but it's really decisions that you should make. Like if when she says establish safety rules from the start, it really means should we establish safety rules from the start, like safety procedures and whatnot if something goes wrong.
The answer is yes.
I agree. I also think we should have a safety word. Me and my sister and the whole family, we already have a safety word. I'm not going to tell you because it's a safety word. But we have a safety word if something goes wrong. We just say it or something like that, and we immediately know something's wrong. I think it's something that you should have even if you're not moving in with somebody. I think it's something that you should have all the time with your family, with your friends, with whoever it is that you live with or who's close to you. A safety word if something goes wrong. That way you don't have to say too much. It's just one word or a phrase or something. So I think that's something you should establish. And I think you should also say the next one because I've been talking the most so far.
Assigned cleaning or all clean together on one day. Isn't this the same thing as that though?
Yes.
So why do I have to say it?
Because it's technically not. So it goes hand in hand kind of with the first one, but it's really more like, do we want to have assigned chores? It's a little bit different. Okay, listen. Do we want to have assigned chores, like assigned for the week? One person does the dishes, the next week one person does the vacuuming. Or, it's funny because those are two things I love and hate. I love vacuuming and I hate doing the dishes. Or should it be like we all clean together and we all like help each other clean and whatnot? Like we take one day out of the week or every 2 weeks to just clean together. That way it's not boring or it's anything like that, or it's,
Can we borrow each other's things? Hair dryer, clothing, computer. I don't know about this one. It would depend. On what it is. And shut up. It would depend on what it is and like how quickly are you borrowing it. Like if you're borrowing my computer and then you literally tell me like a minute before and I'm over here trying to use my computer, and then I mean like you can't really borrow it.
Determine use of community items like refrigerator, like the furniture, like what else do I have there? Appliances. Okay, because I love my food, and if I buy something that I bought, we did not buy this together, okay? We did not make the decision that this was going to be a community item. I bought it with my money, and you go and eat my food. No, 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 no. You have to ask. Ask. Sorry. I feel like this video is going different than how I wanted it to go. I wanted it to go like more like ideas that you should make. So we should make it like that, more like that, I think. Because this is just not going anywhere.
Another thing would be like, do you want to set like quiet time or study time, because there will be times like that you'll obviously get homework. So do you want a certain between certain hours that like it's quiet so like everybody can do their homework around that time, or do you like not want that because you don't want it, because whatever.
It's fun.
At what time do we expect to go to bed, and what time should it get quiet so people can sleep? Now, I think it should be maybe at least around 10, like around that idea, because you have neighbors, that they might go to bed around 9, so you can bother them for like an hour and then they can get peace and quiet. Are we going to put a time limit on when people can come over and how late they can stay? That's something you should talk about, because if you don't talk about it and then all of a sudden you don't know that there's a person there and like they like you knew that they were there, but you just had no idea that they were staying, and then all of a sudden you go to the bathroom and they're in the bathroom. Like, it's something that you should definitely talk about.
So you probably walk around like in your boxers or in your underwear or something because you're so comfortable with each other. So and then to like not know that the person left, and you leave your room like probably in your pajamas that are probably like really short pants and like a tank top or something. And remember they're walking around just like going to get a glass of milk or something, and you in the living room you just see that person and you're like, oh, well, it's awkward. You would like, you know, to like know and like.
So, following question: is a friend allowed to spend the night, and if so, should the rest of the roommates know?
Definitely. Our opinion. But
most definitely.
Talk about this with
and
your friends.
Can guests of the opposite sex spend the night?
I think this depends. No judgment, but like if it's your boyfriend, that's something definitely that's going to happen. So just like notify us beforehand.
If it's your significant other, because you know we're not just go with your girls. No,
Sorry.
significant other.
If it's significant other, please let us know. Especially since you know your roommates, you probably share the same room. Let us know so that maybe the other person can like go to the living room, whatever. Also, advice: get us pull-out couch. We are doing that because one of our roommates has a boyfriend. So you know, get a pull-out couch. So
but it doesn't necessarily have to be your significant other. Like, you can have a best friend that's the opposite sex. So.
Yeah, that's why. Oh yeah, that too. Or also, like, when I said no judging, I meant it towards more what I'm about to say now, which is, like, some people have, like, one-night stands or whatever, which, no judgment, that's totally fine, it's to your comfort, but, don't, like, in my advice, don't have them spend the night, because it's going to be very uncomfortable for your roommates, because, you don't know the person, you probably just met them, or even if you met them, they don't know the person, they don't feel comfortable. What if they're a serial killer, for all you know, for all they know, or they want to rob you, or they want to do something bad.
For them, it's a stranger in their house, okay?
Yeah.
Stranger danger, let me know.
Again, these are all things you have to talk with your friends. You don't, if they agree with it, if they're fine with a stranger being in their home, then they're fine with it.
Also, you should talk with each other before making a decision that affects everyone else. Like, decide, do you guys want to talk? Which, I mean, it should be an obvious yes. Like, of course, you should definitely talk to me before making a decision that affects everybody. Like, kind of obvious. But,
talk about it.
That's also something that you need to discuss.
So that they know that you would want that as well.
Should you guys throw parties? How big? With how much time in advance should you let the roommates know? Do you have to ask in advance? Are there specific days that you can or can't throw a party? A medium number of people that they can come, or like large amount, or like small, like
maximum.
how much?
That's his maximum.
Maximum?
That's his maximum.
Oh, maximum. I thought that said medium.
Why?
Well, I ignored that second letter. Right. I saw the M blank D I U.
It's an X.
Maximum. What is the maximum number of people that can come? Just have to discuss all of this, okay?
I agree. And on what days, because it matters, because what if one day you know you're going to be stressed? What if
What if they decide for you to, like, throw a party and didn't tell you, and the very next day you have a test, so you're supposed to be studying tonight, but they're having a party, and you can't focus? It's not fair.
Yeah. So also notify your friends beforehand.
So they can leave.
Yeah. Please let them know that this is not directly about them, and this is not just directed to them, because throughout the years that you're going to be rooming with your friends, with your roommates, you will all have boyfriends / significant others at different times, so that nothing in here is directed to anybody, not just the boyfriend thing, but anything.
Or girlfriend, significant other. We're not judging. Either way, it's just any significant other.
But it's not directed just to significant others. It's also, but like about like other stuff. Like maybe like one has a pet, but at this moment someone else doesn't. It's not just directed to you. It's directed in general to like all the roommates.
Have a pet?
Yeah.
Oh,
And just in general. Like, what if one has a pet, something like that? Like, it's just general things. It's not all directed to one person. It's directed in general.
So everything that needs to be discussed, because we don't know what might happen in the future.
Exactly. So don't, like, make sure that your friends know that or something like that, so that way they don't feel bad or anything like that.
your significant other isn't a roommate. Talk about how they should act when the significant other... That's a comma, sorry. Talk about how they should act, what the significant other can eat and do. Talk about replacing the food or things the significant other uses.
Yes, do not be using all my toothpaste. Do not be eating all my food. If you do, replace it. Okay, with all love I say this. Because, okay, because okay. This is also a decision you need to make. What? I did not write it down, but groceries. Do you all want to get groceries together? Do you want to get groceries separate? Selfish, I thought. Groceries. So we want to do this, and my sister came up with this. My older one, not this one.
Yeah, not this one. Not this one.
Not this one. Not that one. Sorry. Okay. I was about to say my significant other. I don't have a significant other, guys.
Way to throw it out there.
I can't have one either, guys. I'm stressing about moving in, and I'm realizing that I won't even really have time for myself or for my friends. Oh, and then you need time to sleep, and you need time to do your homework, and you need time for YouTube, because I still will keep doing YouTube. It's going to be a little bit difficult, but we will still keep this channel, and don't worry, we're not losing you guys. So, just, it's going to be a little bit difficult. Anyways, that's my train of thought. Groceries. So how we're going to do it is that we are all going to decide what we want for the house for all of us to share. We are all going to decide, and then we are all going to go shopping together, and we're all going to pay together. If you want something apart from what we decided for everybody to eat and for everybody to have in the apartment to share, you are going to pay with it for yourself separately, because we are all going to decide on one thing like that we need, like bread, eggs, milk, like all those things that we're all going to eat together, that we're all going to use, and we're all going to chip in and pay for it and pay half and pay like equal parts of it. If you want something for just you that you don't mind even touching, you have to put it separate for you to pay. And if you have something separate, please notify your roommates that you do not want them to touch it / eat it /
Like put your name on it. Or put do not touch.
Or just notify us. Okay. Just notify them. Or just
But honestly, you most likely notify them, but if you're putting it in the same fridge, put a sticky note with all caps saying do not touch, because there will be some people who do not care. So just put do not touch. And make it very clear that if they touch it, they're getting in serious problems. Anyways.
Be nice as well to your roommates.
Be calm about it. But, like, make it serious. Like, put it in words that they can understand that there will be serious consequences if you touch the stuff that they're not supposed to touch.
Oh, those are all the decisions you need to make. I know we sound very, like...
From the kindness of my heart, I say these words.
No, it's not just you. Also, like me, I've been sounding like blah, 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 blah. But, you know, just these are decisions, conversations that you need to have with your roommate. Okay.
What temperature should you keep the dorm or apartment or whatever place y'all are living in?
Yes, that's important. Because people get cold, people get hot. It's important to talk about it ahead of time. Especially, I'm the person that likes my place to be kind of cold, like a 73 degrees type thing, or maybe like a 60 degrees, 65 degrees type thing.
Hey, we keep the house at 75. What you talking about?
I know. I wish it was colder. I don't get to choose. Right now, I live with my mom. So I'm 17. That makes sense. But so I don't get to choose what temperature I want the house. My mom decides that because she's the one that paid the bill, which is totally nice and totally fair.
But sometimes I've noticed in the morning that it's put to 74. So whoever did that, it wasn't our mother. I know that for a fact. It was probably our oldest sister. But it's like 1 degree lower, and I'm just like, huh, okay.
No, I'm just kidding. Not me. I don't do it. Talk about getting nervous. No, I'm just kidding. It's not me. I think it's our older sister.
I said older sister. Oh.
It's not.
Sorry.
I was having some secret language, okay, over here.
Gotcha.
Some code, okay?
Okay, talk about how to go about the... coitus.
Talk about an attack. That's going to be at the beginning of the video, guys.
How you're gonna go about the coitus, okay? Like, you need to discuss that. When's that gonna be happening? Where? Be considerate, you know.
We're talking about the noise. With all respect, I say this. I'm not trying to be cringy, not trying to be weird, but this is really realistic things that you need to talk about with your roommates, because
set some kind of procedure, whether it is locking the door or something. Okay, I'm sorry, but like the rubber band or tie thing, I feel like you should lock the door. Like, sure, put whatever sign you want, but also lock the door.
Yes. Because I think I said this earlier as she was going over the list. What if we don't see the rubber band / tie / sock or whatever it is? What if we don't see it and we open the door and we just get a full face of whatever's going on? I don't want that.
Make a roommate agreement that everyone signs before moving in together.
This is pretty much everything that we have been talking about in our list.
Yeah, this is really. But I mean, you don't necessarily have to sign something. But I mean, you should.
It's just good to have the roommate agreement, sign it, so that when you get into fights or when someone does something that you don't necessarily like, you can go back to the list, to the agreement, and be like, no, you shouldn't have done this, or you should have done this, or you should have told us, or something like that.
Okay. Also, someone forgets their key and gets locked out.
Yeah, what's the procedure for that? Talk about what's gonna happen there. Like, do you guys want to have like a key under the doormat? Do you guys want to have like one of those things? There's these boxes that have like you put in a little code and a key comes out or something. Like, talk about, or like, is there someone that you can call? Like, call a friend, call one of the roommates, or something. Talk about.
Or like, what schedule do you guys have to the point where if you forget the key, will someone be there because they're not off and they're probably doing homework or something like that? Are they going to be in the house? Are they not going to be in the house? Like, discuss it.
Yeah, because we're human, we make mistakes, and I just feel like I'm going to be one of those people that forget their keys in the house.
There have been plenty of times where I forget my key and I'm screwed. Notify if you're going to be late.
Yeah, if you're going to be home late, I put this into something that I still need to tell with my friends, but also discuss if you want to do that, because you might worry about them. Like, you don't have to tell me where you're going all the time. Like, if you're going to be late, please let me know. You know, talk about this, because I don't know if you're going to be worried about your friend. Like, oh, you're supposed to be home and she's late. Like, what's going on? And you don't want to then, like, worry their family by end up calling their families and stuff like that. So, you know. Also, have their family's numbers and something like that. Have somebody you can contact if something goes wrong. I think that should be a rule, too. That's a rule thing, not a decision thing, but it can be a decision as well. Make that a decision, talk about that.
You guys have to decide if that's going to be a rule.
There you go. Hey. Okay. I just thought about that now.
Decorations.
Color, style. What is going to be? Sorry. Because I'm excited about this. Me and my friends have already made the decision. I don't know if I want to say the colors because I want you guys to see it. But it's pretty generic colors. But I'm excited. Yeah, I'm going to do a get ready with. I'm going to do a room tour / like set up my apartment with me / like all of that. You guys are going to have
/ or and.
And.
There we go. Because you kept saying /
Sorry. Like stuff like that. Like, it all depends. It all depends. I might make it into separate videos. I don't know. It's going to be fun. So stay tuned.
Okay, so set expectations. How clean should the apartment or place or dorm be? Okay, I think squeaky. Okay, it should be squeaky clean because you don't know who's coming over, and then there's like some type of mess, and people are like, I mean, I'm not saying that you should care what people think, but like it's still like maybe your
Significant other, family, mom, parents, friends.
Maybe your roommates care, or maybe they don't care, or maybe like you have a roommate that's like OCD, or like they're not OCD, whatever. The point is that it should at least look decent.
I'm sorry, I just can't believe you forgot that word. It's literally the word that we've been saying this whole time.
Roommate?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I was not expecting that.
And you weren't helping when we were saying siblings, friends,
mom,
parent.
I was trying to help. That was the last one. See the dishes one?
And how long can the dishes stay undone? At tops, 2 days, maybe 3, okay? Not that long because they start to stink and we don't want that, so...
Also, like, maybe, like, you know, decision to make, also make decisions, like, do you want plastic plates? Did none of you ladies do the dishes? Then just get the plastic plates and plastic spoons. Oh, all better.
It's not plastic plates, it's,
Paper plates. Plastic may be better. No, because you can clean plastic.
Save the turtles.
Save the turtles. Get some paper plates. Plastic cups.
Please excuse us for saying like that. I know that's been going right. Whatever.
Save the turtles! Okay.
So yeah, just things that you have to discuss that you really need to know what's gonna happen, how the apartment's gonna be. Just things that you have to discuss before moving in because they're really necessary.
Yes, and these are all things that I have made because, again, I am moving in with my friends in the next fall. We're moving / summer type thing. We're moving in together most likely in like July or August or something like that. And so I've been thinking about this because I talked about it with my sister and she was like, yeah, and also like a teacher also told me about it. So they opened my minds, and I just wanted to kind of open you guys' mind as well if you guys haven't been thinking about this, or if you have, just to give you guys some ideas that you should think about, because I did some research and whatnot and looked up some more stuff. And I still am not done. I still have more decisions to look up and stuff like that. So I recommend you to keep looking and stuff like that, because these are important things to have so that your roommates, so that your life with your roommates and your like relationship can stay good and communicative words. Anyways. So you can maintain the communication. I got it. Anyways, so yeah, that has been the video. Comment below / like this video if you liked it, and also if you want me to make a second video on the rules that you should have for your roommates, because I have separate rules. I hope you guys like this, and I hope this helped you. We have a t-shirt company. Our mom has a t-shirt company called AswellPair.com. Go check it out. We make t-shirts, hoodies.
I know you said t-shirt, but I heard teacher.
We have a t-shirt company, guys. T-shirt company. I can't speak.
We have a t-shirt. Our mother has a t-shirt company.
I was trying to say t-shirt, actually. It was coming out t-shirt. Anyway.
We have our mother. Okay.
Our mother has a t-shirt company, and she sells t-shirts, hoodies, pants, whatever you want. You go check out the website or our Instagram, or we don't have Facebook, or Instagram. Go check it out. Oh, we do have a Facebook. I don't know. I think we do.
Just go check the Instagram. If you have a Facebook, then hey, but like
you'll figure it out if you have a Facebook.
Yeah.
But go check out the Instagram. Oh, I'm almost positive we have a Facebook.
Just check out the Instagram.
Check out the Instagram, or go to the website AswellPair.com and repeat. You can pretty much we have designs. We have some designs there for Thanksgiving already. We're gonna put some up for Christmas. So go check it out. And make some orders. Or you can also make your own design, or ask us to make your own design. You can put in whatever you want. Whatever you want. Just let us know.
Also, follow our other YouTube channel, Asaya Grupo.
Grupo.
Dang. That accent. Also, follow our other YouTube channel, Asaya Grupo. It's about, we do pantomimes. We did this one that was like kind of pantomime / danza type of thing. Just go check it out.
Yes. Okay, that's all for you today.
Drop a thumbs up if you liked the video.
And subscribe to see more of us.
We post every week.
And bell notification when we post.
Bye.